through 75 counties and hundreds of investigations, from the most violent crimes to petty infractions. This is Arkansas Crime Watch with Kevin Kelly.
Little Rock police identify the victim in a deadly shooting that happened Thursday afternoon on Stanley Drive. Good evening and thanks for watching Arkansas Crime Watch on Fox16.com. I'm Kevin Kelly. Police say when they got to the scene, they found 35-year-old Takesha McPherson with a gunshot wound. Officers say she was transported to a hospital where she died. According to the report, two men approached the rear of the apartment complex and then started shooting.
It's usually quiet over here. Everybody's kind of close-knit, get along. Everybody's neighbor friendly.
We've also learned that McPherson is the daughter of Kimberly Blackshire Lee. Her son, Bradley Blackshire, was shot and killed back in February by then Little Rock police officer Charles Starks. Little Rock police have also identified a man shot to death on September 24th. Courtney Mays of Little Rock was found shot at around 10:45 Thursday night on Louisiana Street. A second person also injured but not identified. So far, no suspects have been arrested. Little Rock police are searching tonight for the person who shot a man, leaving him in critical condition. According to police, the victim told police his van had been stolen the night of September 28th. The following morning, he found it along the 300 block of Shady Lane. Police say other people got involved, and that's when shots were fired. The victim was hit in the stomach. So far, no arrests have been made. The victim is expected to recover. One man is dead following a double shooting in Hot Springs. It happened at the Indiandale Apartments on Lowry Street, September 28th at around 3 in the afternoon. When police arrived, they found 25-year-old Trey Devon Manning dead at the scene. Police say a second person, 31-year-old Kenneth Young, had serious injuries and was taken to the hospital. So far, no arrests in this case have been made. An Arkansas pastor arrested on drug charges following an investigation into a child abuse case. 49-year-old Lloyd Eddie Lasker Jr. is the pastor of the House of Refuge and Deliverance in Mayflower. According to an affidavit, he was arrested last week outside a gas station in connection to a child abuse case in which he apparently attempted to perform an exorcism on the child. Court documents also state police found 4 grams of methamphetamine in his car at the time of his arrest, and that he admitted to using meth with church members. He was charged with possession of a controlled substance and drug paraphernalia. His bond set at $75,000. Caught on camera, 2 thieves breaking into a music shop in Conway, getting away with $12,000 worth of merchandise. The crime taking place September 26 at around 3 in the morning at the Palmer Music Company on Oak Street. Watch closely. After shattering the glass door with a brick, the first suspect crawls through. He takes off with a guitar and amplifier. 3 hours later, a different person climbs through and snags a guitar. The owner hoping these thieves get caught and get the help they need.
I don't know their story, but for them to just be at a place where that was their next logical action, yeah, it's bad.
Palmer hopes insurance will help pay for the stolen items and the shattered door. If by chance you know who these individuals are, call Conway Police. The Mayflower Police Department looking for a man who they say broke into vending machines over this last weekend. Take a close look. This is the man they're looking for. The crime happening at the Exxon gas station September 26 between 1 and 2 in the morning. Police say he was at the store for about an hour. If you recognize him, give authorities a call. Little Rock police also need your help identifying a burglary suspect who they say broke into a home while people were inside asleep. This is the man they're looking for. The crime happened at a home on Misty Glen Drive, September 27th. Police say when a resident came home, the suspect bolted out of the garage. He was seen getting in a dark-colored SUV or minivan and was last seen on Cherry Brook Drive. By the way, police say this is the 3rd time a crime like this has happened in the area in the past month. If you know who he is, call police. In tonight's crime report, a smash and grab that took less than 5 minutes. The target, 12 cars in a Little Rock hotel parking lot. And tonight, police are actively trying to track down those responsible. Police say it happened at the parking garage at the Homewood Suites last Saturday, just after 6 in the morning. 4 suspects went into the parking garage and grabbed what they could. One man who was visiting from out of town says they stole his rifle, and it'll cost hundreds of dollars to replace his windows.
Do you have a message to just the people who did this?
Find Jesus? I don't know. Get a job, you know, become better people. No one was raised to be a jerk, you know.
Police are reviewing surveillance video. So far, no arrests have been made. Little Rock police searching for 2 men wanted in connection to a robbery at the Big Rock Fun Park. The crime happening this past Monday. According to the police report, the victim was walking to his car with a deposit bag that contained $4,500 when 2 men wearing all black and masks came out of the woods and pointed a revolver at him. The victim threw the deposit bag at the suspects, then dove behind his truck. The victim says the suspects ran back into the woods with the deposit bag, hopped into a gold Chevy Impala with large chrome wheels, and headed northbound on I-430. Malvern police warning everyone to be on the lookout for some fake dough making its way around town. Here's the proof. Malvern police say these $100 bills may look like the real deal, but they're not by a long shot. If you don't look closely, you'll miss it. At the bottom of the bill, right below Benjamin Franklin, you'll see the words for motion picture. A clear sign these are bogus bills. If you come across them, call Malvern Police ASAP. In tonight's crime tracker report, deputies in Saline County say a woman died earlier this week after she was shot by her boyfriend with a crossbow. It happened just after midnight on Fairplay Road. According to authorities, Clinton Young, the man you see here, shot Michelle Irwin in the stomach. She was taken to a hospital where she was pronounced dead. Young was arrested, booked into the Saline County Jail, and charged with manslaughter. He's being held on no bond. A 40-year-old woman now facing a number of charges after threatening to blow up a camper that she was hauling. This was the scene this past Wednesday at Workman's Travel Center in Ozark. The Fort Smith bomb squad called to the scene after the woman told authorities the camper was packed with fireworks, gas, and other explosives. When negotiations failed with the woman, she set it on fire. She was taken into custody after tear gas was fired into the camper. She has since been identified as 40-year-old Kendra Brassel. Authorities say she was treated at a hospital for smoke inhalation and then booked into the Franklin County Jail. She's now facing 1 count of arson, theft by receiving, and threatening to cause catastrophe. Law enforcement officials in Parsons, Kansas arrest a 2nd person in connection to 3 homicides in Pine Bluff. U.S. Marshals and police in Kansas arrested 33-year-old Bryant Lamont Smith. He was wanted out of Jefferson County on a number of charges, including capital murder. He's accused of killing Kayvon Mitchell, Emily Moten, and Horace Harrington, who died in separate shootings on September 3rd. On Tuesday of this past week, he was transferred back to Jefferson County. Tonight's Mug of the Week goes to Timothy Dalton, who was booked into the Pulaski County Jail on September 27th. Charges include 2nd-degree assault, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. Bond was set at $75,000. He's scheduled to be in court October 14th. As we leave you, here's a look at Arkansas's Most Wanted. We want to remind you that all of the suspects you've seen tonight are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Remember, if you have any information on any of these suspects we talked about tonight, you're asked to call your local police department. Thanks for watching Arkansas Crime Watch. I'm Kevin Kelly. Be smart, be safe, and if you see something, say something. I'll see you tomorrow night on Fox 60 News at 5:30 and 9.